Ew. I forgot I wasted away 300,000 people. Oh yeah, I wanted to try something new. Okay, that's my bad. I had 300,000 people right here in this area, but I deleted them. Oopsie daisy. I had like this right here. All of these buildings. That was this whole area from here to this edge, all the way across. But I just decided to delete all their buildings because I wanted to try something new. Oops. Oh well. Still got a lot of people though. That'll be that'll be probably a little tough. Yeah, just because it's such a short transit to hold all weekend long. Um, and there's no nine. No, probably not. I was thinking, I was like, wait, how come? But I live in Manchester, so my outlook on time is a little different. But yeah, not a problem at all. I'll make a call and I'll shoot you over a text. Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. See you, buddy. Bye. Hey man, how you doing? It's Matthew over Veritas. I know you probably talk to 1,000 people every day of your life. Um, I just wanted to call real quick on the 14th. I think it's a Thursday. I have a load picking up the 14th, delivering the 15th in Nashville, picking up in Chattanooga, and one picking up, I think that Friday in Chattanooga, delivering Monday in Nashville. I don't know why the receiving hours are, they end at 2 p.m. in Nashville. They just don't think it can be done in time. I just want to see if you're interested in either of those loads. Yes, sir. with where you are, I doubt it, but I just figured I'd call you. You're the most recent person I've worked with locally, and so I just try to make sure I always call you back. Let me pull up on my calendar. 14th. So picking up 14th, delivering 15th on Thursday, and then picking up 16th, delivering 19th. Because I don't do. I'm not a. He just gave. It's just he just gave me city to city, but he says dock to dock. But the receiving hours in Nashville are like 7 to 2. If not, it's perfectly fine. It's not like I'm going to judge you for not wanting to take a damn load. I just want to ask you first. That is true. I don't know why. You'd think if I was smarter, I would have probably thought of that first, but I figured I'd call you anyway. Right. That's a that's a crazy deadhead. That makes no sense, but hey, you got paid. That's what matters. Fuck it. Right. Man, you made out like that, like a bandit. Oh, oh man. Yeah, I mean, hell, what that? Whole lot of nothing. Uh, I'd be questioning the hell out of that load, but you know what? You got out of it scot free. Right. Yeah, they don't got a budget over there. Oh, that's fine, man. You were just the first one I wanted to call. That was all, just out of respect and stuff. Yeah, not a problem. I'm sorry I don't come to you with a ton of opportunities. I just things have been very slow since I think since July. Everything was bumping and going crazy, and then everything has slowed down to a halt. And now I'm just slowly building everything back up. I don't. I, C.H. Robinson has been on a tear lately, just offering people things that can't be competed with just so they can win the business. Nah, I'm sure it's going to be good though. What's Sam for? Every fucking time. It's hard to compete. Yeah, but you can't tell customers that because you tell a customer, hey, you can go with them, but those drivers aren't making a damn dollar, and those customers going to look at you and be like, uh, good. I get to save more money. It's like you motherfuckers. I mean, it, see, people like that, and unfortunately, I am stupid enough to do that too. And it's like in my head, I'm doing the right thing, and my boss said he's looking at me like, the hell are you doing? Why aren't you making money? It's like, brother, I can't. If I don't have a lot in the load, I want to be fair at all times. Like those we did the other day, you know, I broke even on it. It doesn't matter. I don't care. The customer got mad at me. I broke even. Didn't care. Moving on. I wasn't going to take a loss for him because of that ridiculous ask, but I at least broke even, which is fine. Shit happens. Right. Right. I mean, yeah, no doubt. Is that good? Like, was it a good load worth that? Good God. Okay. Um, but he had that bitch posted for 1,400 though. What kind of a scheme's he playing over there? Dude, that's stupid. That's hell. That guy's an idiot. Right. 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 Crossville, Tennessee, and then Chattanooga. But yeah, this area. Okay. Well, that doesn't sound too bad at all. Well, I mean that all sounds freaking dandy. So you get to go home, be with the family, and so I mean that's not a bad deal at all, man. I did nothing wrong with that, man. Right. I understand. Seems like a pretty cool dude if he's willing to be personal like that. Right. Hey, if someone comes to you, fuck it, man. Yeah, that's a damn good dude right there. I mean, that's just a he's grateful. He's still making clearly he's still making all the money he needs to make. So I mean, that's as he's not greedy. Yeah, I'd like to know what that life is like. Yeah, 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 yeah. See, man, that sounds like a goal in life because I know how to do computer coding. That's a fun life. I've never gone to college for it, but I have an entire website that I have right now just for fun. It is purely for fun. It's great. See, that's not that. See, that's no longer a customer, man. That's just a friend. That's a friend that you do work with. It's more like a partner. Yeah, that's no longer just a customer, man. To have a partner like that, that's an important thing in life. But I mean, I'm sure that he has still made a lot of money where that's okay for him. That dude kind of has life made right now. But I'm sure he worked to get to that point. Which is phenomenal. You can feed your family. You're doing just fine. And for two trucks, that's pretty good, right? See, I'm not super knowledgeable in that world. I'm good at computers. I'm good with computers. Yeah. Hey man, if you got it, if it's easier for life to be taken. Which is phenomenal. I mean, you're his business partner, dude. He likes you. He clearly wants to continue working with you and only you into the future. So that's someone that's going to trust you for life. Right. Well, yeah, that'd be a pretty shitty thing if you weren't. See, I'm 100% in the wrong business. I know I am. I always have known I am. But I also don't have a degree in anything. And there is something I'm very good at. You put me behind a computer, you tell me code something, make websites, make bots all day, every day. That's so easy for me. But to this day, I've not ever been able to walk into anywhere and say, hey, man, how about I rebuild that website for you? Because that website's rough. And I'll show them my website, and they're like, God damn, this website looks good. How much work did that take? And I'll tell them it took this long to make. And then they're like, how much are you going to charge to make me one? I'm like, well, it's this much. And they're like, no, I'm sorry, man. I'll just stick with what I got. Okay, cool. You have a good day. But it's fine. It's really no big deal. Right. And my older brother taught me that. Now, sadly, my New Year's wasn't the best. My older brother, who was a truck driver for a long time, he passed away Saturday. I mean, that's I can't do anything about it. I'm a very realistic human in life. It's fine. I fully understood it was going to come eventually. My family line is terrible. My dad died at the age of 47 on my ninth birthday, and my brother lived to be 42. So I saw it coming. But either way, it kind of sucked. But my brother always told me, whenever I became a broker, I asked him, "Do you have any tips? Because you're a driver. You've been driving forever." He said, "Don't be a fucking shithead." But he was that way. He said, "Don't be a shithead. Treat everyone with respect. Never take advantage of anyone. And if you don't make money on something, you don't make money on something. Move on with your life and don't bitch about it. Just be happy that you found someone you trust." That's my preference too. I mean, there was There was at one point when I was moving liquor loads for a company called Sazerac. They do the Fireball whiskey shit. There was a point whenever I worked at Steam Logistics, whenever I was doing that stuff, and I was probably making my commission was right around 9,000 a month. But they gave us as brokers $3 a mile to move it. When you ask the driver how much do you want someone with liquor license, they would just tell you. They'd give you a price, normally around $2 a month, and I'd never negotiated once. It was like, all right, cool, here you go, it's yours. You're not going to negotiate? Nope, not at all. I can cover it and still make money. So I never had to negotiate, and those were some of the easiest loads I've ever done. And then Sazerac came out of nowhere 2 years later, and with a brand new fuel system, a brand new everything, and changed everything about how they paid their loads out. And then it went from being some of the easiest freight ever to some of the hardest freight to ever cover almost instantly. And they got mad all the time. Hey, why is it this hard? Why is it this hard? What the fuck's going on here? And at that time, I had moved on from Steam just about a month later after that because I went on to the job I'm at now, which I've only ever worked in two places. But the company fucked themselves out of very reliable service because they wanted to get cheap, which is fine. I get it. They were probably overpaying for everything, but you also have a truckload of liquor. You all are making so much money on that one trailer. It is fine to overpay a little bit on the load, but nope, they didn't. Whoever the fuck they hired, they came in there fist to flying, ready to make all these big sweeping changes. Oh, you don't got a liquor license? Gotcha. Oh, liquid's a big deal with insurance companies. No, I mean Coke and Mountain Dew. I mean, I did not know that. Right. See, that's so damn ridiculous. I'll never understand why. Yeah, there's a right. I had to teach my boss that too. I was like, dude, how have you never connected those dots? He's like, I just didn't. Like, oh my lord. Right. See, I do wish things like that existed a little more out there, because as a broker, I'm not. It's not what I'm meant to do. I know I'm not. I know I don't. I promise a lot, or I just give in a lot to the customer, and it's more of just I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with the arguing. But I do wish more customers would just pay more. Like, hey, we understand as a broker, you got to make money, you got to live, you got to pay bills. Sure, we'll pay you a little extra so you can pay the drivers extra, and you can take a little more home in your pocket. But also, I'm preaching to the choir because I mean that's what every motherfucking broker wants in the plan. So there's no point in even asking for it. It's not going to happen unless they want it to happen. Do what? Yeah, I'm not a good pro. That's a me problem. Yeah, it's stupidity. Right, right. Right. Good God. Wait, he paid how much the broker did? So, now this is just a question on $2 a mile. This is just a question. What is fully? I know you said 1,000 a day. I do get that. Okay, that's fair. Because you know how many drivers I've had tell me whatever, like, how much you want to make, dude? They're like $2 a mile. That's all I really ever see. All right, cool. I'll give it to you for $2 a mile. Thank you. Have a good day. Gotcha. I mean, that's fair. I've just had drivers directly tell me that's all I'm seeking, man. Nothing else. All right, cool. Sounds good. Here you go. It's like okay, no broker that I've ever met. Yeah, that's no, that's not that's he was way overpaying. I get he was trying to help everyone make money. Cool, whatever, but it's so hard to get that past a greedy person. Yeah, I mean, the shit's not easy. It takes a lot of work to actually get everything figured out and working smoothly. Well, I'm glad you called me that day, though. I'm glad you trusted me to see my posting and call me because I was like, wow, why the you see 1,000 other people posting this shit and you're calling me? Oh, you did? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I do remember you did have to sit there because they were trying to pull their bullshit, or they did pull their bullshit. That was so stupid. I even told my customer that, and he didn't. He's tough. He doesn't really acknowledge problems too much. So I'm not. I don't know why, but when I told him the issues, he's like, "Oh, okay. Well, just let me know when he gets unloaded. Thanks, Matt." Click. It's like, you know what? Cool. I'm not gonna harp on it. You're clearly not caring to hear it, William. He's cool. He's a nice guy. Yeah, he's always been super nice to me, but going to him with issues is kind of like a, hey, I hired you for a reason to not come to me with those. So how about you not? Okay, cool, cool. I'll take care of it. Right, right. I understand. Right, right, just got a little bit of an attitude, huh? Right, Right. Yeah, he was not very honest with you on that one. Right. Drop it and go. Well, oh fuck, he tried to get away with it, didn't he? Right. Now, if that's the way they're gonna do things. Right. Right. Gotcha. Well, I mean, if you're picking up a whole trailer that you weren't supposed to pick up, it shouldn't be that controversial. I don't understand how he can get bent out of shape if he's not giving you all the right info. He's trying to get away with murder on that one. Right. Hey, sounds like a damn good deal. Right. I'm sure you're heartbroken. It doesn't sound like you're missing out on much because if they're gonna treat you like that, then they're gonna pull some other bullshit anytime they can think of it. Do what? Veritas International. Yeah, you kind of get all your own customers. Or when they hired me because I came with customers, and so you have customers, and you just hope to God to keep them happy so they continue working with you. But it's yeah, I got my own customer base. I sometimes help with their stuff whenever they have customers and they need help. But for the most part, it's just my stuff. Uh, probably Zanini over in Winchester. They do car parts. Just stuff going to Kia, a random box trucks going around the country. Normally, the majority of everything I do with them is international stuff. It's coming in from China and stuff like that. But like domestically, the most the busiest I keep is airline because I have a customer that ships in rugs, and they fly them in from India to the airline, and I just send a Sprinter van into all these airlines. I used to have a lot more whenever I worked at Steam, but I got a truckload stolen from me in California. I was shipping 15 shipments a week from La Mirada to Coppell, Texas. And it was shipments full of steering wheels for gaming. And one of the truckloads one day got stolen. And it was the first time I had ever dealt with that. I had never dealt with anything like that before. And the MC checked out. They passed all of Steam's guidelines. They tracked perfectly until they picked up and then vanished. Well, my customer, who still works with me to this day, but refused to work with me at Steam, my customer did a claim. Steam said we won't pay for it, and then fired me. So, you know, yeah. So I mean, it's fine. That was back then. That was years ago at this point. Um, but Steam fired me. I mean, the way it was put to me by my customer, because they sent their own investigators over there to figure out what the hell happened, to determine if they wanted to sue me. Um, but, and then they determined, and even on their own system, they said no, this carrier checks out for us too. This carrier would have not been a problem for us. It was just I forgot what not Syrian, or I think Armenian, some kind of very organized gangs that have been stealing from brokers over there for a while now. One of them just got one of the loads I had and stole it, and there was almost nothing I could have done about it. Even my own customer acknowledged that, but they said the reason they stopped working with Steam, because Steam stopped working when my customer told them we're not going to work with you anymore, is because Steam refused to pay the claim because they told my customer that the value was not true, and the customer said no, the value is true. What we can make on it is not your concern. What your concern is how much it costs to make and how much it costs us. So, but Steam tried to say um, $1 million or just under. Yeah, like I got one right in front of me, a Logitech G20 from my NASCAR game. No, an entire truckload of them, and I just you know Steam told them they wouldn't pay the claim. My customer said we won't work with you anymore, and then I was fired the next day. Oh yeah, they follow me, but I'm not allowed to solicit. Otherwise, Steam can sue the crap out of me. But my customer called and solicited me. They said, "Hey, you're not there anymore. We want to work with you again." Okay, cool. Thank you. But I'm not. But I told them I was like I couldn't prospect you. I couldn't call you. So I'm sorry for ignoring you because I couldn't tell them I got fired. And then once they called me and found out, that's whenever they're like, "Oh, okay, cool. So we're gonna send them an email now and let them know to stop contacting us, or we'll sue them." Okay, you do exactly what you want to do. I'm not in that decision. I do not want to get sued today. If Steam would have paid the claim, it would have been fine, or at least filed it with their insurance company. But that they wouldn't do it. But Steam was my first ever job as a broker in my life. Never worked anywhere else before that. And the one to about 2 years. Forklift driver, nothing special. I've just always been a forklift driver, warehouse worker, stuff like that. No, not at all. One of my bosses at one of my old jobs, he called me one day. He's like, "Hey man, I've been a broker for a while. I left. He was a warehouse manager. He's like, I remember one day whenever I told you to get on the computer and help me out with things, and I never knew you could even work a computer because most can't. They just get on the forklift and you get on the computer, and you flew through that whole thing like it was nothing. You helped me with all the programs, you sorted everything, organized it, and I came back from lunch and everything was done. And with a job that I thought would have taken you hours to do. He's like, I figured you probably need to get off a forklift and come do something that gets you behind a computer. So ever since then, I've just done this. Uh, but I never knew I could even get a job like this, so I never tried. I've always liked technology. I just never knew really what to do with it. No one ever really gave a shit. It was just off a memory he had. I like gaming, but I mean, I even have my own website. It's only surrounded by what I do with my league throughout the day. I own a server that has 140 people in it. I built them a whole website with standings and race schedules and winners and hero cards and everything just because I can, just because it was fun to do. I don't make money on it. I just do it for fun. I'll show it to you one day. I'll show you the link. It's HTTPS. It's secure. There's no hacks. There's no nothing. It's just a link for gaming. My portion of gaming is racing. I like to race, so that's about all I do now. I, I do more box truck stuff at the moment. I used to have more freight, like out of Chattanooga. We do have a decent bit of freight, but it's all flooring loads, and it's all the company I work for owns the warehouse. Like they own the whole flooring company, so that's part of their whole business. So we do flooring loads out of Chattanooga all the damn time, but they're going everywhere. They're going to Tennessee. They're going to like the one I called you about originally, Nashville, to New York. They're going all over the place. That's the main thing I do in Tennessee. I wish I did more. I truly did. I used to be good at prospecting when I first started doing this at Steam, but I slowly got worse and worse at it because it started just feeling so cheesy. And I luckily had a customer base where I didn't need to do it anymore. But I probably should do it again, or else I'm going to need to find a new job soon because two of my customers have gotten taken away by C.H. Robinson to start this year out, and they were loyal customers too. And they said, "Sorry, man, C.H. Robinson just approached us with these crazy prices we didn't even know was possible." Like, all right, I can't blame you guys. You do what you got to do. Right. 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 And I mean, it's hard to compete with box truck rates when you're not in the damn box truck. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Yeah. There's no reason to waste your time and waste your life like that. Why wouldn't you be going after him? Oh, the only working brokers. Gotcha. ARCHEM. Okay. Dixon, Tennessee. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely. I mean, I appreciate it. I'll definitely look them up. Now, I'll probably look them up once we get off the phone. And I don't ever want to see them like I'm a damn lost cause. I'm a hard worker. I just, you know, when you do get a couple customers taken away from you from C.H. Robinson, there's a little bit of discouragement there because, like, I can't compete with something that big. It's not possible. If it's all about price, then I'm screwed. So it's nice to find people that don't care about that as much. Which is what? Well, I'll give them a call. I'll see if I can find an email or a phone number. I'll just give them a call. Hell, I'm not shy. Yeah, definitely. And and I appreciate it, man. I mean, I would never want you to like give up your own business. So I mean, if it's something you want to work with me on, I'll happily work with you. Yeah, that would never be a problem with me. I don't like change. Change is not fun for me. My brain doesn't deal with change well. So I mean, I would rather just work with you and stick for the whole damn thing.
And if something happens when Chattanooga runs, let me know. Keep me posted. We'll go from there.
Yeah, not a problem, and I'll let you know right away. I'll shoot him a price. See if he likes it. If he doesn't, then I'll just tell him, hey man, I'm sorry. It's our own warehouse, but they have us compete against what's Fitz. Hold on, I think it's Fitzmark. It's only us and Fitzmark, but it's our own warehouse. But our own warehouse does it to keep the brokers honest. I don't know why. It seems weird as shit to me. You own the company, just let us book it. Let's do a cost plus model. When I mentioned that to them, they looked at me like I was speaking a different language. So I was like, all right, cool. I won't argue.
Yeah.
But yeah, not a problem, man. I'll give Arkham a call and I'll see if I can get a hold of anyone and work anything out with them whatsoever. If they allow me to bid on anything, I'll give you a call and let you know what the lane is.
All right, buddy. Be careful, man.
Yeah,
I'll
you.
talk to you soon.
All right, you too, buddy. See you.
All right, buddy.
One hour on the phone with one driver, just chit chat. You just want to talk. All you want to do is talk, which is fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. I'm not going to judge him for it, but holy Christ, for the love of Jesus, babe, I wish you were here so you could save me from that talk. I'd have been like, oh, well, fiance wants me to go help clean gutters out. Sorry, I got to go. Bye.